It started the day my sister vanished. It was a late afternoon in October when Emily went for a walk in the woods behind our house. She said she needed space. She'd been quiet for weeks, distant, off. We all thought it was just school stress. She didn't come home that night. We called the police, searched the woods, printed flyers, begged for help online. Days turned into weeks. Her disappearance broke my parents. It broke me, but a part of me never stopped hoping. Then, after exactly 43 days, she returned. She walked through our front door barefoot, dirty, wearing the same clothes she had on when she left. But something wasn't right. She didn't cry. She didn't speak. She just stood there, staring at us with wide, unblinking eyes. My mom rushed to hug her, sobbing with relief. I stood frozen. Emily looked at me, not with recognition, not with love, with something else. Something that made my stomach twist. That night, she barely ate. She went straight to her room and locked the door. I pressed my ear against it. No crying, no movement, just silence. Over the next few days, she barely spoke. She watched us constantly, followed me with her eyes as I moved around the house. And every night, I'd wake up to find her standing in the hallway, staring into my room. At first, I tried to convince myself it was trauma, that she was adjusting, that maybe she didn't remember everything. But it wasn't just her behavior. There were smells, a strange, earthy rot that clung to her clothes. Sometimes I'd pass her room and catch a scent like wet leaves in decay, like something that had been buried. And then there were the voices. Late at night, I'd hear whispers from her room. At first, I thought she was on the phone, but when I'd knock, she'd open the door, and the room would be empty, silent, her face expressionless. One night, I couldn't take it anymore. I waited until she left her room to shower, then snuck inside. Her phone was dead. Her laptop was untouched. But under her bed, I found something that made my heart drop. Drawings, dozens of them, faces twisted in agony, trees with arms, mouths in the ground, and at the center of each drawing, Emily, smiling. I confronted her. I demanded to know where she'd been. What happened? She just looked at me and said, "I didn't come back alone. I didn't sleep that night." The next morning, our dog was gone. We found the back door open, the leash torn in half. That same day, my mom tripped down the stairs. She swore she felt someone push her. My dad's car brakes failed, almost killing him on the highway, and Emily just watched. Not a flicker of emotion. I began to believe she wasn't Emily anymore, that whatever came back was wearing her face. So I did the unthinkable. I followed her. One night, she slipped out of the house around 2 a.m. I grabbed a flashlight and followed at a distance as she walked into the woods, barefoot, in her nightgown. She never looked back. She led me deep into the trees, farther than we'd ever gone, until she stopped in front of a massive, ancient oak. She knelt, whispering into the roots. Then the ground moved. I swear it opened, like a mouth yawning wide, and something shifted inside. I ran. I didn't stop until I reached the house. I locked my door and waited for morning. Emily came back just before dawn, her nightgown stained with dirt and something dark. She didn't say a word. The next day, I told my parents we needed help, but they wouldn't listen. They were different too, slower, pale, like something was draining them. So now I'm the only one left who sees it. Whatever came back with Emily is spreading, feeding, and I don't think I'll be here much longer. I feel it watching me now, behind the walls, beneath the floors. If you find this, if you hear your name whispered in the woods, or if someone you love comes back, different, don't let them in. Until next time, stay safe.